Good evening. It is I, your boss, your ruler, the king of chaos, the emperor of despair, the champion of anguish, the one your parents warned you about but still somehow find alluring. Maybe it's my silky, sultry voice, or perhaps it's the raw magnetism of ultimate evil. Either way, you keep coming back, you pitiful, horny bags of anxiety. Anyway, I just got back from collecting the soul of a teenage texter. Tragic accident. The ironic part? Her mother blamed me. As if I personally leaned into the car window and whispered, "Hey, sweetheart, you should definitely craft a 500-word tweet while merging onto the freeway. If I had a soul for every time you humans blame me for your own lack of common sense, I'd have enough to repopulate the earth 3 times over. With my own improved version of humanity, of course, which means no influencers, no reality TV, and definitely no pumpkin spice. But accountability, oh, that's not in your genetic code, is it? No, you love blaming me for your dumb decisions. Like, oh no, I lost all my money at the casino. Satan must have tempted me. No, Todd, you just suck at math. Anyway, you're here for a story of human stupidity so profound, so utterly ridiculous, that even I, the literal embodiment of chaos, had to step back and admire my work. Let's talk about the great toilet paper panic of 1973. No, not the other toilet paper panic. That was just a reboot. Learn some history, you walking Wi-Fi signals. This was the original toilet paper apocalypse. And it started, as all great disasters do, with a joke. Johnny Carson, yes, the guy your grandparents won't shut up about, was doing his little late-night monologue. And in between jokes about Watergate and bell-bottoms, he casually tossed in a line about potential toilet paper shortage. It wasn't a warning. It wasn't a prophecy. It was just a quip, a little throwaway line to fill some time before he interviewed some C-list celebrity with really questionable sideburns. But you humans, oh no, you don't do reasonable. You don't do calm. You do blind, hysterical, pants-wetting humor. So it began. One woman, mildly concerned, picked up an extra pack of toilet paper at the store. Another woman saw her and thought, wait, does she know something I don't? So she grabbed some too. A man, already convinced the government was hiding everything from him. Sound familiar? Overheard a hushed conversation in aisle 7. Something about supply chain issues. And boom, that was it. By the next morning, the news was ablaze. Toilet paper shortage imminent, screamed the headlines. TV stations rolled footage of frenzied shoppers shoving entire carts of Charmin throughout checkout lines. People fighting over the last 6-pack of quilted Northern like it was a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's bathroom. And you know what the funniest part was? There was never a shortage. Not until you idiots created one. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. A perfect storm of paranoia and herd mentality. And I sat back and laughed my ass off. Yes, I was the one who gave old Johnny Boy the joke. Was it a good joke? No. But at the time, I thought I could do a part-time gig as a comedian until I realized that you humans do all the work for me. Grown men were bartering Rolexes for a single roll of 2-ply. Housewives were hoarding their stash like a dragon guarding its treasure. One guy genuinely tried to trade in his car for an industrial-sized pack of the good stuff. I let that deal go through, by the way. You can't put a price on comedy. And the best part, you never learned. Fast forward a few decades, and the moment another crisis hit, boom! Same story, same panic, same dumb impulse to stockpile enough toilet paper to mummify the entire population of Florida. It's as if your brains were made of the very thing you were hoarding. Thin, fragile, and utterly disposable. So my dear delicate disasters, take this as a lesson. The next time you hear some unverified nonsense, maybe you don't buy enough toilet paper to survive the next ice age. Or do. Honestly, it makes my job way more entertaining. That's all the precious time I have today for you fools. If you like what you heard, please feel free to follow me if you're not doing that already. And please, tell your friends about me. Advertising can be such hell.